John Bowling Otter.
And I'm Missy Sandwich.
And welcome to
the BS on the Internet.
Well, it's been another one of those weeks.
Yes, it has.
How you guys doing?
It was Thanksgiving week.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
In the United States.
If you are in the United States or if you are affiliated with?
Yes. Yeah, some people also do it in different countries.
Yeah. A friend of mine's in Ireland right now working. He had to go.
Oh, that's so cool.
He had to try to find turkey. It was difficult to find turkey.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think that was the one that was hard to find. It
Wow.
was maybe it wasn't turkey. There was some
That's
standard
crazy.
ingredient that they had difficulty finding.
Wow. If you're in an area
Cranberry sauce,
outside
maybe it
of the
was.
Oh wow.
I remember.
If you're in an area outside of the United States and you celebrated Thanksgiving, what was that like? I'd be curious to see that in the comments. But it was good. Today is Friday, the day after Thanksgiving that we're recording this. And we just
Yeah, didn't eat much today. Still trying to recover from yesterday.
Yeah, I wasn't hungry all day.
Yeah,
really.
No.
Maddie ate so much. I got him a second plate of food.
There's a reason.
As like a joke. I said, oh, do you want me to, because he was helping the baby with his dinner. And I said, oh, do you want me to get you a second plate? And he was like, yeah, sure, get me everything. So I was like, all right. And there was a lot of food left. And I was just like smashed.
Yeah,
smashed.
She did this the first time. She helped me out and get the first plate. It was awesome. And I'm sitting there feeding the baby and I'm like, all right, cool, everything's here. And I eat it. And then I'm done. And it's like, oh, you want seconds? I'm like, yeah. So what do you want? I'm like, oh, it's the same thing, a little of everything. But it wasn't the same thing. It was like twice as much from each thing. It was so much food for the second plate. I was like, now I have to eat this.
And I was like, well,
I mean, it was delicious.
And I
was very happy about it. But
yeah, it was really, really good. And I was like, let's see how he does. And here I am thinking that you would have been like, I couldn't finish it. And I look over and you've got like
You're talking to our niece and she's like, he's not going to eat it.
Yeah, right. There's no way he's going to fit all that. And it's just, you had like this little piece of turkey left and this like little bit of potatoes. I was like, what?
Yeah, the most is that you gave me giant pieces of turkey.
I did.
It's one thing to have like huge helpings of size, because that's what it's all about, right? But then you added giant turkey pieces. I'm like, how am I going to get through this?
Well, you know what?
Fortunately, it was really good. It wasn't dry or anything.
Yeah. Well, that's all that was left, because what I think happened was everybody really goes for the sides, like you said, and was taking all the smaller cuts of turkey. Yeah. So all that was left was these huge hunks, like the legs.
Because what you want is like a little turkey, and I want a lot of sweet potatoes and a lot of carrot casserole and a lot of stuff.
Right.
And totally.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But it was
so good.
It was really, really good. I wish we took more leftovers, but I didn't want to hog them.
Yeah.
You know. But we were good. We had some leftovers today for dinner, and we had salad. So we're trying. I'm really dehydrated.
Yes.
How did you guys do? It's such good food, though.
It is. It really is.
So good. And you really only have it like once a year, but it is like so like high in salt and
it's a carb load,
and
all
of that. And I woke up in the morning like my eyes were dry, my mouth was dry. I was like, it's crazy. But anyway, moving on. Okay, so last week it was after we recorded BSOI for last week, the Golden Joystick Awards happened.
Yes.
For 2018.
All the game awards coming out now.
Yes, they're starting to happen. And I really want to tell me if you guys are interested in this, like our top maybe 5 games of the year. We didn't get to play everything.
Did we play enough? That's the only thing I'm thinking.
I'd love to. Well, we've been doing more long plays since
we have been doing some more long plays,
Twitch,
but we haven't done many.
Amazing.
If we do top 5, what do we play? 5?
Well, but still, we played some other stuff. I think we have enough that if we wanted to do 5, our favorite 5.
Yeah, we've probably done enough.
I'd even like to do like favorite albums of the year.
That'd be fun.
Something like that, you know?
Yeah.
So let me know if you're interested in that kind of thing. But did you see any of these?
I saw some of them, yes.
Okay.
I saw some of them. People were talking about it when we were live streaming a couple times ago.
Right.
So.
All right, let's take a look. Ready?
All right, yes. Okay, here's a full list, guys.
Okay.
Let's see what we think about this.
Best storytelling, God of War.
Okay. Having played it, I'm super happy to see that game get some recognition. It was amazing. I didn't play a game with a better story, I don't think, this year, other than that.
Well, we're still in Red Dead.
Yeah. We're still playing Red Dead, but it doesn't look like that was qualified for these awards. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it was out.
It was out, but that has to still hit a cuttoff.
Maybe.
It can't just have been released before the awards.
Well, we'll see if it's in here. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, even just on the screen, we don't see it.
Right.
So best competitive game.
Oh, totally.
This is a tough one already.
Oh, because PUBG?
No, because it's not really out. It's early access. Fortnite Battle Royale is a game mode in a game that hasn't been released yet.
Right. Which is so weird.
It is really weird because the rest of the game isn't finished. The rest of the game's still in early access. And there's this little sidecar of a mode that is Fortnite Battle Royale, which is clearly the way more important mode. And it came off this year. Yeah. But it's not technically released.
I think it counts.
So that's tough though, because then that's like a technicality. You would think it shouldn't even be qualified for any of these awards. It's tough.
I feel like whatever else they're doing with it is not going to even come close to the success of this. So like, focus on that, man. Yeah. You know?
You do, but it's hard to say that you decide that it's this year because it's been out. It also, even this mode was released last year.
Oh boy.
So in that regard, it's like it didn't even come out this year. It hit it hit mainstream and it hit culture.
Right.
By and large this year in a bigger way than we've ever seen any game reach.
Yeah.
But
for a while. Pokemon Go was huge for a bit.
It was, but that's like
it hasn't lasted like
that was a little like a
lasted.
I mean, like
it was
that
all
was
summer.
And it was a fad.
It was that whole summer.
That went away.
Yeah.
Fortnite has showed up and it's stuck around. It's still way larger, way more watched than any other game on Twitch by a lot.
It is.
You know, it's still kind of fully in its stride. It's still in its prime right now.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see where it's at when the game finally officially releases, in which case I would feel comfortable giving it awards.
Oh, totally.
I don't know. So it's a little, but it was clearly no bigger deal competitive game this year at the same time. So
for sure.
It's tough. That's a toughie.
Yeah. Dead Cells, best indie.
Oh, best indie game was Dead Cells. I love Dead Cells. Yeah.
Best audio, God of War.
God of War, yeah. Okay.
Still playing. That's a good award. Still playing.
World of Tanks. Yeah. That's a good one.
Hey, Brian Decker.
Oh, you got Best Before for Detroit Become Human. That's cool.
Oh, he was really, really good.
Yeah, I liked him in that.
Everybody was really good.
Yeah, that was a good game. It was a fun game.
Oh my gosh.
Esports game of the year, Overwatch.
Wow, totally.
Yeah, they seem to have the biggest league play. Yeah.
Whoa,
Best VR game, Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim VR. That's interesting. I might want to try that. I actually was it's a VR game that came out this year that I've been hearing a ton about and how good it is. It's kind of sneaking in under the radar.
Yeah.
This Astrobot. It's a PSVR platformer game, 3D platformer, kind of like Mario 64.
Yeah.
But apparently it's legit good, and the VR, it's more of you're like a spectator. And you can like look around the stage as you're moving your guy around to try to get a different angle on some of the stuff. And apparently it's great. And everybody I've ever talked to that's played is talking about how one of the best platforms they played in a long time.
Nice.
So I'm surprised that I see that on here because Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim came out a long time ago.
Right.
And it's kind of a bummer, honestly, that would be best VR game.
Yeah.
It's really like a remake of like an existing game already. But
yeah, that's true. Wow, you're picky. You're hard to please.
I like video games too much.
Actually, the law says that you can't do it. Okay, let's see. PlayStation Game of the Year. PC Game of the Year, Subnautica. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, because that officially came out this year. Yeah.
That's right. People are still like super into that.
It's old to us because we got involved in the early access version.
Yeah, we did.
But it wasn't out yet.
Yeah,
it wasn't finished.
For sure.
PlayStation gave me the God of War. Okay.
Yeah. Horizon 4.
I heard the Forza Horizon was amazing.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, same. Cyberpunk. We were waiting for Cyberpunk. Oh, Critics' Choice, Red Dead. So that answers our question.
That's interesting.
Why?
Because if that does mean that Red Dead qualified for this, it means it didn't win anything at all, except for Critics' Choice. So that's got me a little skeptical. I don't know. That's quite. I wonder if you guys happen to know, because there's some game awards that haven't happened. Ultimate Game of the Year. There you go. And also won Game of the Year. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
What do you guys think about that?
It's definitely the most influential game of the year. I think it's a good enough game to be considered game of the year.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I feel like this year it qualifies because it's not out yet.
But then
But the Battle Royale version is clearly fully realized.
It's kind of also hard thinking about everything else that came out.
Yeah.
Like I would have seen a lot. I would have liked to see awards a lot go to Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit was good.
I love
but like
Detroit.
it's also one of the games that like the more time I spend away from it, the more this is kind of typical for this dude's games.
That's true.
You know,
they
don't age well.
Maybe.
The further apart you get away from, you start to look back and be like,
that was weird.
I was really sucked in by the presentation
at the time
and the narrative storytelling of it.
Well, that's what's important.
That like when you spend some time, somewhat it is important.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the most important.
No,
because like then the further along you get away from it, the content of it starts to kind of become a little problematic. And you're like, wait a minute, there's this kind of like
it had its moments.
Oh, it definitely had.
It had its moments, but I thought all in all,
I still really enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite games of the year. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, totally.
But when I see it like when I'm trying to compare it against other stuff that came out this
God
year.
of War.
Yeah,
which
God
was
of
like
War.
a damn masterpiece.
That game was so good.
Oh my
It was
God.
such a good game.
Oh my God. I feel like it's like up there with like the greats, like the.
I'm
like,
waiting to see if
great
Red Dead
literature,
Redemption 2 is
you
going to
know what I
unseat
mean?
me. Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah, I'm
like,
waiting
I'm
to see
kinda
if
putting it on
RDR
the
is
shelf
going to
with the
unseat
classics.
it personally for me this year.
Yeah.
Which I can't make that call yet. We haven't finished playing it.
I know, and you know what? I'm thinking about it all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to play it constantly. It's
Yeah.
so fun. I hope you
It
guys
really
are
is
watching
really
this
good.
playthrough
Yeah.
because it's such a freaking blast. The one we put up
It's just
a
a
couple
living
of days
world,
ago
you know?
where we got drunk.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so like
In the
I'm having
in-game,
such a good time.
We didn't
Yeah.
get drunk. Yes.
No.
In the game
no,
we did.
The game
That
we
was
got
hilarious.
Drunk. Yes.
That was amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you said.
That last time we streamed when we got drunk.
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant! Oh my gosh. But yeah, okay, it's a solid list.
Oh,
But
I
some
like this.
questions.
Go all
What?
the way down to the bottom. Outstanding contribution. Not all the way down to the bottom.
You said that at the bottom.
Of the
Go
list
ahead.
of awards, Lizzie.
Outstanding contribution, Xbox Adaptive Controller. I like that that's even a category for one thing.
Yes.
So it gives a place like
Oh,
these
that's
kind of
such a
things to be
big
shouted
deal.
out because I did hear that has made a legitimate difference in a lot of people's
Yes.
lives, that they did a great job with it. And
Oh
it's
my
the
God, I
first
love
time
that.
that we've seen like a first-party company make their own adaptive controller so they can
Right.
have their own interests, make sure that they're
That's
getting full
amazing.
control of the games.
I really hope that becomes a thing.
I do
because
too.
I feel like it almost didn't get picked up enough
Yeah.
and as much attention as it should have. But
Yeah.
that is.
It got a decent amount of
Explain
coverage.
what it is real
but-
quick.
Yeah, the Xbox adaptive controllers. Just over the years, there's been different kind of controllers that third-party companies have made that make it easy for disabled people to play the game that may not have full use of their hands or their arms or fingers or
the dexterity for it, yeah.
dexterity especially. There's a lot of people with a lot of different conditions that just can't make proper use of a game controller, and it's enough to where it's not useful for them to play most games because they just can't participate.
Right.
And this really changes that.
Yeah.
Apparently it's gone a very long way to making games much more accessible to people who have these disabilities.
Yeah.
So
they gave one to Zach Anner, who did a
That's
video.
right.
Oh my God! Do you
Yeah.
guys know Zach Anner?
Yeah,
He's
Zach
so
Anner's
good.
great, yeah.
Go check him out on YouTube. I
Yeah,
love
he's
Zach
hilarious.
Anner.
He's
Yeah,
hilarious.
he's great, and he did a whole thing with it and everything.
Yeah.
So I love that they're doing that. Just
Yes.
like the more the merrier.
and I love that Microsoft specifically was doing it.
Yeah.
So like that, I'm hoping that
Yeah.
means that Sony's going to do it. Maybe Nintendo will do it. I know to some degree it has to sell, right? But if they do it better than anybody else, people will buy this.
Yeah.
They will make use of it.
Especially if I'm thinking like not only people who have always had a disability that made it hard for them to play. Can you imagine if something, say you're a veteran or something like that, and you played your entire life and then got some
and
kind
then
of
you have an injury
where
yeah.
you couldn't play,
Yeah.
and then you
That'd
get
be
that
heartbreaking.
back.
Yeah.
That would be heartbreaking.
That would be like getting
and
it
now
back.
you could play again.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm sure
God.
those stories
so
are all
that
out there.
opens. Yeah, I feel like there's more people out there that could use it. Than,
I
than we
agree.
would think.
It's like nothing but good news, and I love that they'll
for
be
sure.
able to just take this out to give everyone some recognition for it. So, and I'm also curious as to what other people or situations would receive the Outstanding Contribution Award. That's an interesting award. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
or maybe
really
it's just
broad.
a special thing that you kind of bestow on somebody.
I
Just
kind of
like,
think
"Ding."
maybe Fortnite could have been in something like that, like give them special recognition this year.
Oh, maybe.
To be like, the game's not out, so it doesn't qualify, but we still need to point it out as being like an amazing cultural event in games.
I love that you're still ringing this bell.
Well, I feel like maybe it's because I don't.
not out yet,
I
ring
think
the bell.
Fortnite maybe it could be potentially considered the best game this year.
Maybe.
I'm not
Some people-
arguing with
yeah,
that.
for sure.
I just think that when it comes to formally recognizing it, it doesn't meet the criteria.
Maybe.
And it may have taken something for somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe God of War should have had that.
Maybe.
You know?
What do you guys think about that? I'm really curious
It's
to
tricky.
see what you
It's tricky.
think.
It needed something though.
I get it, but
what an
I
event
get
this
why
year
they
that game
did
has
it.
been, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I get it.
Yeah, I
but
get it too.
I totally see what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's legit.
And excuse me.
Oh!
And for they're calling it something like Ultimate Game of the Year,
Yeah.
maybe their fine print doesn't disqualify it.
Maybe.
Maybe there's something that still lets it slide in there. It'd be like game that came out this year or was a massive, enough of a massive occurrence to be considered the biggest thing.
for sure.
Because it has to be game of the year, whatever. It is definitely the biggest thing in gaming to happen this year.
Yeah. Probably.
So there's that.
Yeah. Wow. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Everybody. People are talking about it at Thanksgiving that know nothing about
Yeah.
gaming.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, Fortnite.
Fortnite. Like people know Fortnite dances.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
My mom.
Your mom
My mom
knows
was like,
Fortnite
oh,
dances.
those kids. My mom's a teacher. She goes,
Yeah.
oh, those kids, they're doing those dances, and they're so fun. funny. I'm like, they are funny. But anyway, tell me what you guys think about this.
Okay, now we wanted to talk about The Walking Dead again, the game franchise, because Telltale closed, right? Everyone wanted to know what's going to happen with the next series. And we know it's going to be picked up and worked on. It's been officially said that apparently many of the original developers are on board with it, which is good. It's better than none. So there's a lot of the team, hopefully the core people are in on it, that are still going to be, at least the people that have been working on it enough to see it through. So maybe the story's already been written and we could and the game will be just like Telltale's finishing it.
Right.
Hopefully. But it's interesting what's happening now with Skybound Games, which is who's publishing it. So Skybound is apparently the publishing arm of Robert Kirkman, actually, like
the creator.
Yeah, the creator of the Walking Dead comic books. And he's used this publishing firm to handle TV, to handle comics, and not just for The Walking Dead, for all stuff that he has done, a lot of other IPs.
Right.
And they kind of go through and oversee a lot of media. But they are very serious now about taking this opportunity to step in and basically be like, we're going to really up our games stature in Skybound. So The Walking Dead as an IP is still going to be getting a lot of publishing by third-party developers, but they're kind of handling the publishing, or the game's going to be developed by third parties, but they're handling the publishing at home, and so they can actually get a closer hand on it and have closer visibility over it, because Telltale self-published everything.
Yeah,
so basically at that point they just kind of like, they like, here, you guys handle it, you do your thing. So and the way things went, maybe they're kind of like, maybe we should have a little bit of a closer look at how things are being handled.
Yeah, for sure.
At least from a publishing angle. And for how much stuff that they have handled, I think that's kind of good news if you're a Walking Dead fan, I feel like. Because there's a Walking Dead survival game, I think that's out right now, or like combat game, and I think that's a Swing Point was actually doing some streaming of it, and apparently it's actually really good.
Really?
So there's a lot of like other developers that can get involved to make really good games in the Walking Dead world. It doesn't have to be just Telltale.
Right.
And now Skybound can get a little bit more closely involved in it, and they're talking about like almost they're going to end up potentially in the same classes like Warner Brothers and some of the other publishers that have gotten very seriously into games.
Okay.
Because prior to that, I mean, other than that, really, it's a lot of we do games and then we do movies and we do television. But this way, they can kind of say like we do everything. So all these IPs, like, hey, this is a comic book. Do you want to try to get these guys into TV or games, and vice versa?
Yeah.
Hey, this is a great game. Hey, how about we get you guys involved in TV and comic books? So it's interesting to see how some more of these publishing arms are kind of getting more of a holistic look at media in general. Yeah. Especially since games is such a juggernaut in bringing in more money than movies and music and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's got to be taken really seriously.
Makes sense, for sure.
It's an interesting situation.
How cool.
At least we know it's going to get done.
I'm glad that it's getting done.
Yeah, it's going to get done.
And they just started. I think they just recently just picked back up. And it's like, like the wheels are turning.
Yeah, they're doing it.
We'll
and I think like a lot of people, I don't think there's a lot of things happening. They're not taking too many people off of other projects because they have so many people left over from the original developer. Yeah. So hopefully it just can smoothly bring it out the door without a lot of delay, get it done, close the book, and then we can move on.
For sure. Okay, it's time for the subreddit of the week. And this week is Divorced Birds.
Divorced Birds.
And one of you tweeted this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I was dying. They were like, yo, you need this in your life. And the tweet that started it all, this is a fairly new subreddit. It says, my new thing is finding birds that look like they are twice divorced.
I think I saw this tweet. I remember seeing this tweet.
Oh my God. Is that not unbelievable?
I like twice divorced though. Not even, this is twice divorced.
Yes. So this is a
class.
They're just all on like alimony in their furs and their diamonds and their cigarette holders and just, like they don't need anybody anymore. And they live in New York and they look like old money. I love it. I love it. So
and now there's a whole subreddit dedicated.
Yes. Oh, she and the girls gather around at tea time to gossip about their ex-husbands. Look at that. Look. Just fabulous. She gets her hair did. She's got the white hair bob, Oh my God, I love it. That eyeliner on point. Oh my God, this one had me dying. So that's what she spent her alimony money on.
Oh my god! Where's the beak of this
Where's your
bird? I can't
face?
even find the face.
I think this is the beak, and this is an eye. She's in her furs. It doesn't matter. She just, I like the little tuft in between them, though. Just keep them separated. Oh my god! Like, what kind of bird even is that?
I know. Like, I'm realizing, like, wow, there's definitely enough different kinds of birds to fill a subreddit of these.
That
we've never seen before.
I know. There are some crazy, crazy birds.
It's old money Madeline Percy.
Oh no.
Madeline Percy. There it is.
Oh my god, we could name them.
Madeline Percy.
Madeline Percy.
Look at the leg.
I know.
I didn't see the leg at first.
Oh my gosh, she looks like a caricature. You know what's so funny? I bet most of these are male.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be like showy for the female.
You're right.
You know, like peacocks and peahens. Do you ever see a peahen, like the female peacock? They just look like little like chickens.
Yeah.
You know, there's like brown.
And the
and the peacocks are like, look at me. Oh my god, she is fabulous. I love it.
This is a quality subreddit. I like this one.
Look at this one. As she walked out the door, she stopped to take one last look at everything she was leaving behind, only to realize this was the best decision she ever made. Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh!
The hair is just
so much, so much. And when I saw those couple of pictures, like I knew exactly what it meant.
Yeah.
Right? Don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I get it.
I totally get it.
It's funny.
Oh my gosh. And women like that, like they're all over New York. Oh my gosh. Just like in the big furs and the big glasses.
Hold on. Where's Mackenzie? Come downstairs. Your deadbeat of a father is here for his weekend privileges.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, she's from Long Island, I think.
It's also kind of amazing, like, where is this picture being taken?
I don't know.
Like, look at
Hers
the
posing
background.
too. That's like an over the shoulder kind of moment.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it.
That's funny.
Birds are nuts. All right. Anyway, yes, look at this if you can. Elizabeth Montgomery. Yes! Oh my gosh.
Divorced birds.
Yes. If you want to laugh, go and look at it because it's flipping amazing.
That's a good one.
I know you don't come across them a lot. You know, like you have to go to the subreddit. It never shows up in my timeline or anything because it's so small and so new and so like, but it's so good.
That's funny.
Oh, it's so
That's
good.
a good one though.
Okay, so last week we did all of those trailers and we forgot Toy Story 4.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
I know.
Didn't even know it came out.
Like,
the teaser came out.
all of these trailers happened and we were like, oh my gosh, we forgot Toy Story. So I really want to watch it. Okay, ready?
Ready. Can you
Have a
turn that
go.
volume all the way up, please?
What? Oh, it's
Volume.
not all the way up?
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
You're kidding me. He said that to your face?
To my face.
And then what happened?
So I get real close, right? I'm like, I don't care which Cabbage Patch you're from, kid. Give me
it's
back
Key and
my
Peele.
Viewmaster before I knock the dimples off your face.
Oh!
Okay?
No, you didn't. You don't even care, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you are a I don't care bear. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
Oh, Ducky.
Yeah.
You see the new movie trailer?
For what?
You ain't see it?
See what? What is it, buddy?
Ducky.
What?
They're making another Toy Story movie.
No, I thought those movies were done, dog. They made 3
They
movies.
did make 3 movies. This is number 4.
Oh, shoot. Come on. I love the Toy Story, dog.
Toy Story is my jam.
What about Buzz Lightyear, dog?
I am Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger.
And then Woody's like, you are a toy.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Woody.
Do the flying thing he does. Do it. Do it.
To infinity and your mom.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's not right.
You sure?
No, that's not right.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
No, let me show you. To insanity and a blonde.
What are you even
That's how it goes.
saying?
No, that's how it goes.
To immunity and
Oh
response.
my god, I missed this show.
Indecency
To
and...
infrequently.
Hey, guys, you got it all wrong.
It's to infinity and beyond.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
Can't go to infinity, dummy. It's impossible.
He up here talking about
You're
infinity.
gonna go beyond infinity.
You don't know nothing about science.
That was great.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I think I'm gonna have to watch it. I think I'm gonna have to see that movie. That was funny.
Are they in it? Are Key
I
and
think-
Peele in it? I
Yeah,
just love
that
Key
better
and
not
Peele.
just be the teaser.
Oh
Is it like?
my god.
Are they actually?
I really
they have to
hope
be
they're
in it. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I'll have to stalk their social media.
that was funny.
Oh my god.
That was actually funny.
Is it still Tom Hanks and Tim Allen?
It sounded
seems
like it. It sounded like it.
Oh my god.
I mean, we still have them, so they had to be able to do
Yeah, they're
this,
still
right?
here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's great. Okay.
Oh, that
was
so
funny.
Cool. That's so cool.
That is cool. That's really good. Okay. Well.
Finally. I am so excited for this.
I am too.
Why is Parmesan cheese so expensive? I want to watch that. Because I like my Parmesan cheese, and I would like to know why it is so expensive.
Well, it's a good thing it's been recommended for you, listen.
I know. You see that? That's probably why. They're like, she likes cheese.
YouTube knows you better than you know yourself.
Yeah, right.
We know this.
But, right? I heard this was on yesterday. This premiered yesterday during a football game, I think.
Yeah.
And I heard it's amazing.
And I didn't see it.
Like, it made people cry.
Yeah.
You know, so brace yourself.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Oh. Oh, wow.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
They used him again?
James Earl Jones?
They used James
But
Earl
a
Jones?
king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The animals.
Donald Glover. What? Wow. Okay. Billy Eichner.
Oh, John Oliver, that's right. Oh!
Beyonce's in it? Oh, she must be Nala, yeah.
Remember,
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow, that looks really good.
Wait, I think John Oliver is Zazu?
Yeah, I think you may be right. I think I remember hearing about that, yes.
Which is amazing because it was Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so he's going to be like this little like chirpy like Brit,
Yeah, that'll
which is
totally,
amazing.
That'll totally work. That'll totally
my
work.
God, it's
And
gonna-
is Seth Rogen going to be Pumbaa?
Oh, totally. So then Timon has to be Billy
Billy
Eichner.
Eichner, yes, yeah. Okay, then
Yeah.
who's Chiwetel Ejiofor?
I don't know. Maybe he's older Simba?
Oh, okay,
Maybe?
okay.
Oh no, Donald Glover is Simba.
Okay.
That's right. I don't know. We'll just have to look up the cast.
Yeah, we could
I
just
don't
look
know.
up the.
But I
We're
know
just sitting there going like,
Beyonce
blah, blah,
is
blah, blah.
Nala.
Yeah, whatever.
That's really
Fun to
cool that
think
they
about.
got James Earl Jones again.
Yeah.
Wow. And I'm glad that it's the same director as Jungle Book. That makes sense.
Jungle Book was cool.
Oh my gosh, I loved it.
And it's just the same kind of setting, you know?
Yeah, they're doing all the animals and all that stuff. But now that I just realized Mufasa
That's amazing.
is
This
in here.
CGI
Yeah, will you
is
look at that?
freaking amazing.
I wanted
Look
to
at
come
this
back and
fur.
see the baby. Look at him. Wow, that looks unreal. Yeah, look at this fur here.
Yeah, I know my mom was fooled by it. I didn't see the teaser trailer. I
Yeah.
didn't when they happened when they were watching TV.
Yeah.
But I kind of walked in while she was having a conversation with my cousin and saying that she didn't think that part of it was CGI. I was like, no, the whole thing is CGI.
Wow. Yeah, they
Like,
did like
the
in front
whole
of just, like
thing.
a big green screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's like
Yeah.
nothing. You're not even
I think it was like the
outside.
lion at the end that she was fooled by because it looks so like go to the lion at the end there.
Wow. You mean Mufasa?
Yeah, Mufasa. That is exactly who I mean.
Like back here.
You gotta go towards the end.
The very end?
Yes, the very end.
Was he at the very end?
There he is. I mean that's
Wait. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Wow. Yeah.
like that's amazing.
that is amazing.
That's freaking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but you know what? Spoiler!
Oh,
We're gonna have to watch Mufasa die again.
yeah, we are.
Is that even a spoiler?
Well,
Anymore?
how many Disney movies start with like a parent dying?
Tons!
I know. It's
kind of
way
like
too
an
many.
expectation at this point.
I know, kind of
There's
is.
the death in
You
the
know.
beginning.
Yeah.
So you're not so invested.
Yeah.
You know, you're kind of like, oh, that's
Yeah, get it out of the way.
I spent 10 minutes with this
Yeah.
this creature war.
It's character building.
Yeah, it's character build. Yeah, for sure.
You know, for the
God.
the offspring. Well,
Oh my god, I am so excited.
gonna have to watch that. Gonna have to see it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
That looks really good. All right, guys, that was this episode of BS on the Internet.
crazy.
There's a week of things that happened.
Yeah.
There's gonna be another week.
Oh my
Next
god.
week, and we'll do it again.
It's gonna be another-
It's gonna be. That's what I heard. It's in the forecast.
Oh my God.
If you want to read about anything more than we talked about, links are in the description.
Of course.
If you like this video,
Yeah.
please support us on Patreon. Click like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.